Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome in if you're new. I'm Rachie Sims, and today I'll be breaking down how my Sims pay taxes in my save. Whether you're a fellow rotational player or just love a bit of realism, you'll want to see how this system adds depth to your gameplay. But that's not all. I'm also testing out a new mod that lets you actually run a grocery store in The Sims 4. Think better profit margins, smoother shopping, and way more fun running your own shop. So grab a drink and get cozy as I share how I'm turning my Sims world into a fully functioning economy. Okay guys, so I'm playing now with the mayor because I want to set up the town treasury first. So I want to do that with the SMB bank mod. So you are going to click on the phone icon right here. You're going to click on SMB bank right here. And then there's a few different options. We are going to set up a new account. So we're going to open new SMB bank account. So you're going to click on that, and I suggest opening it up as a savings account. And I also suggest that you upgrade it to Premier. That way you will earn interest. So I'm going to click on that. And we don't want to share this account because it is just for the town treasury. It's fully the mayor's job to handle this. So I'm going to say no thanks. And then I am going to rename it as Town Treasury. And I'm going to add a 2 on it just because I already have one and I'm not sure if it will let me do that otherwise. And so I'm going to change the description to manage town funds. And then I'm going to click OK. And then the minimum amount that you can do is $1,000. So you might want to wait until you have at least $1,000, or you could just set it up without that interest and then change it later. So I'm going to click submit, and there we have our town treasury. So I'm going to go into manage accounts. And as you can see, I already have a town treasury that has money in it. And then we have this one is the one I just created here. But this is where everybody is going to send it to. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this for now just for myself. So I don't have 2 of these. But this is how you will create your town treasury. So here I am at the Whitaker household. And this is our farming family. So they own the local farm and they sell the produce, which they have been selling from their home at their little backyard country market that they had set up. But their business is 5 stars now. They have tons of money saved, so they decided to buy a grocery store. So the mod that I'm playing with today is the Sims 4 Superstore mod pack, and it's by Sepsid. And let me kind of give you a rundown of it. It comes with a few different things. It comes with store shelves, a dairy freezer display, some freezers for ice cream, frozen products, veggies and fruit stalls, a fish container, dessert and bread stalls, slushy machines and soda fountains. It also comes with a functional ATM machine where Sims can withdraw money, which is cool. And then it comes with this cheese and butter making machines as well. It also comes with some cash registers. So these work in place of the check-in stand that comes with the business and hobbies pack. So you could put this down instead because in the small business pack, you don't need a cash register. So these work like the check-in stand. There's also a cotton candy machine, a dairy freezer, and then they can buy the wine bottles from the Horse Ranch pack, which is cool too. And there's a special counter too where they can use the products they bought to make things as well. And it comes with some interactions. I'll show you guys this as well. But that's an overview of the mod. I will link it in the description. Okay, so here we are at the Whitaker's grocery store, which is called Whitaker's Whole Foods. And it kind of looks similar to a certain grocery store in real life. So I will be sure to include that in the description. Who made this lot? I did change a few things in it, but it's mostly the same as the original creator. But inside, I'll show you the items that come with the new mod. So we have these fruit and veggie stalls right here. We have these food stands here. So it comes filled with these different food items, and then it comes empty as well, and then you can place whatever food items that you have in game, and this is all custom content right here. It comes with this bread case. It comes with this freezer here, this fish case, this ice cream case, and then this dessert case, and then it comes with this wine case as well. It also comes with this slushy and pop stand right here that you can have Sims come and get drinks at, which is cool. And this cash register is really cool as well. So the Sims will check in here, and then they will come here and pay for items as well. And then these little cute grocery baskets it comes with. Now you'll see I didn't go over several other things that was originally in this lot, because this lot was made to work with Somnic and Severinka's they have, like, I forgot what the mod is called exactly, but I'll be sure to list it below. But they have basically like a grocery store mod that you can use with the retail system and get to work. So like this right here, the food items and stuff come with it too. I think it's the cooking overhaul mod. I could be wrong. I'll be sure to link it. But it comes with some of these food items. The food items I put here were from Somnic and Severinka as well. So this stuff right here, this right here was here already. This right here was here already. Yeah. This creator did a great job on this lot. It looks really cool. This right here you can still use when you come and your sim just comes and goes grocery shopping. They come and can buy bottles, which is really cool. So I'll show you that. I'll run the store, and then I will have a sim come and visit it as well too, so you guys can see that. So they can buy drinks from here and here, which is really cool. And these shelves here too. And then this cash register stand is part of Somnic and Cervinka's too. So the cash register doesn't quite fit on here, but hey, it works. So yeah, but yeah, this is such a cool lot. I love it. I love the carts, the grocery carts here. But yeah, so let's get into some gameplay and go ahead and open our business. Here I am in the edit small business screen, and I want to show you guys what you need to add to get this grocery store to function. So you're going to have to add some new activities. And if you go here to show all and you scroll down to supermarket, you'll see all the different activities that they can do. So they can use the cotton candy maker, the bread display case, and the dessert display case. They can buy drinks. They can use the store shelf, the bottle crate, the soda machine, the slushy machine. The supermarket buy produce and ingredients. They can buy fruit and vegetables at that display stand. They can buy fish from the fish container, and they can buy items from the display freezer. Supermarket buy snack, so they will purchase items from the store shelf and the ice cream freezer. So I'm going to add each of these in here. Okay, so here is all the items that I have for my grocery store. So I have browse and buy items, supermarket, bakery, and candy, the buy drinks activity, the buy produce and ingredients activity, the buy snack activity, and then I also added listen to music and be friendly. So this is everything I have here. And then for the description of my small business, I have that Whitaker's Whole Foods is a family-owned grocery store specializing in locally organic grown produce and pasture-raised chicken and beef. Due to the high quality of items, this is a members only grocery store. So I added that here too, because as you can see here, we do have an entrance fee as well. So this grocery store should hopefully make a lot of money. So let's see. All right, so I am going to open the grocery store. It says the kiosk is inaccessible, which it always does, but somehow it still manages to work. And then I don't know if I assigned the special employee uniform that I have. So let's see. So I am going to assign this Whole Foods uniform that I also downloaded as well to Chase, our employee. So I'll have, so when he shows up, which I think he's out here already, then he will be wearing that uniform. So the store is open. So I'm going to do what I usually do when I start opening a store. Um, I am going to go here and talk up the stores just so we start getting some customers in. But this store is already a 5-star business. As you can see here, it's a 5-star business. So it should be doing pretty well. And so here's Chase right now, our employee. He's just looking over the food. That's fun. But let's wait and see as we have customers begin to start showing up. We have our first customer show up, so he is gonna check in here at the cash register, and you see we earned some money. That is great. So let's follow him around. He's a teenager, I think. Isn't he still a teenager? Oh, I have headline effects turned off, so let me turn that back on. Okay. Yeah, he is a teenager and he is buying liquor. So that is a little unrealistic, but hey, maybe he has a fake ID or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's just the kind of grocery store he runs. But you'll see they start to like actually look at items and browse, and it looks super realistic. I love it. So we have somebody else that checked in as well. So, and they also will spawn this cart as they're shopping too, which, not a cart, but a basket. They'll spawn this basket and they'll put the item in the basket, which is so cool. I love that. Here we have another customer checking in with their phone. I wish Costco would actually do that. That would make the process a little bit easier. So she wants liquor. She can't get it 'cause somebody's there. So let's see. Is she gonna get a drink? Yeah, so here's the little slushy drinks that they can get. That's super fun. So honestly, this grocery store kind of runs itself. You really don't have to do much. You probably just have to clean and repair the toilet and stuff like that. But honestly, running this grocery store is kind of a piece of cake now with this mod. You can interact with the employees. I mean, he's already a 5-star business owner, so I mean, he's already there. But yeah, this is like a nice way to make some money, some good money, and you don't have to do that much. So I could add on like an office here, and he could do some other things maybe. So I probably would do something like that. There is that other powder mod it has is a cheese maker that you can do as well. Okay, so this pop-up I'm just gonna ignore. All right, but yeah, so he can do basically kind of whatever he wants. This guy is kind of a philanderer, so I could have him flirt with women while he's working with his customers. I could do that. I could have him work on his aspiration. You know, I could do whatever I want while the store kind of basically runs itself. Yeah, so I just said he's a philanderer, and then this pops up. So I'm gonna say wonderful idea. But yeah, so he can do that while the store is basically runs itself. So but I love how realistic this mod is. I love watching just people like shop and stuff like that. Just pick up things like, so this person picked up something from here as well that they're buying too. And this section right here, this is ones I just stocked with random food CC I have. But you can see she's picking up things and putting them in her basket. So that's really cool as well. So I think they'll basically, yeah, they pick up the same things whether it's stocked with the items on it or not. So that is really cool. That's so like immersive. Like I'm fully immersed in this. And I'm just ignoring him as he cheats on his wife for like the millionth time. He's kind of not a great guy. But yeah, but look at everybody just shopping and having fun shopping. It's so fun. Thing I have noticed is with these drink machines, so I might take them out because I feel like they're just constantly grabbing drinks over and over again. So I might have to take that out, or I tell the creator that this part isn't working that great. Because I don't, in real life, if you go buy a drink, you're not keep buying the same drink over and over again. I have noticed that. So one thing I noticed in this mod, I also have that they'll go and just buy items. Yeah. So one of the items that I have is just that they will just browse and buy items, and I don't know if these supermarket items are overpowering it. So these shelves are set where Sims should be able to buy items on here, but they are not autonomously buying these items. They're just buying items strictly on anything supermarket. So they were buying stuff on these shelves right here, but they are just autonomously only buying items from the supermarket shelf. So that kind of sucks. If you want to use other shelves, I have noticed that Sims aren't buying just items on there. So I'll let the mod creator know that that this is, I feel like this is like overpowering the other shelving, and they're just buying strictly from here. So that is one downside that I have noticed. But you can put other items on here and they'll purchase items, and then you also don't have to restock the shelves. So that is nice. So that is a plus. If you don't want to restock items, they're pretty much just buying items like autonomously and from like imaginary inventory basically. So they are buying that. Yeah, as you can see right here, he's buying it from this shelf that's stocked with other items, but he's picking up stuff that's not on here. So, but it's cool. I love that they have the baskets. I love that they're putting items into their baskets. I love that they're actually buying things and they're not dancing, even though I have music on. They'll still Tom Slate woohoo in the bathroom, but they're still like coming to the grocery store doing what you're supposed to do at a grocery store, which is really nice. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I pause my game and I'm going to close the store for the day. And you guys, we made $14,619 in one day, and we didn't do anything. We didn't even have to clean anything. We didn't have to clean up a broken toilet, a broken sink, nothing. And we made 14,000 simoleons. So that's awesome. So now I'm gonna go to my spreadsheets. Okay, so I'm gonna add how much I made to Thursday here. So that is 14,619 simoleons. So that's how much I made, and as you can see, it automatically added how much I made right here. And this right here is the bank account interest earned as well. So I think you get interest on Monday and Friday. So I'll play again Friday with this sim. I'll basically play him throughout the rest of the week and we'll see how much he made for the week. Basically, all you guys have to do is for each day add how much they made each day here. All right, guys, so I'm back at our grocery store and I'm going to add something more for him to do today. So this is another part of the mod. So you can type in CS like I did here and search or supermarket, and then you'll come up with all the items for the store. So there are a few other things that I haven't shown you. So this is a countertop where they can make sandwiches with the items that they buy. I don't think we need to see that. But I want to show you guys that. And this is a cotton candy maker that you can add into where the Sims can come in and make cotton candy, which is kind of cool too. I don't know if I have room for that anywhere. But that is kind of cool. That would be cool to have. You know what? I'll put it over here just so we can kind of test it out and see how it is. Okay, so we have that cotton candy maker there. Then we have this cheese maker here. So it's really big. It's very Sims, super huge object going on. I wish they did have like a smaller one. That would be cool. And then we have this butter maker as well. So I'm going to add both of these outside. So now I'm going to go back in my store and I brought some milk from our farm. So now we can make some items on here while the store's open. So first I'm going to go ahead and open the store. And while the store's open today, we can go ahead and make some other items. All right, so let's go here and try to make some cheese. So let's make some grade S goat cheese. Let's try that out. Oh my gosh, that's kind of loud. At least in my earbuds anyway. All right, so I think he made some cheese. He keeps wanting to play chess or clean up the chess or whatever. So let's see. So now we have this grade S goat cheese here. And this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna actually see if I add this to the store, if they will buy it. Let me add another shelf. Okay, so here I am adding the cheese to the shelf and we'll see if anybody buys it. But like I said, I've been having issues with it not working. So let's go and make, so we made cheese. We did the grade A cheese. Let's try making some butter. So we can make grade B goat butter. So let's try that. All right, that's cool. And you see the butter came out over here. And I think it's in our inventory now. Yep. Here it is right here in our inventory. So I'm gonna add that to the shelf too and see if anybody buys it. Let's go ahead and just watch our grocery customers come and shop and stuff again today. That's something new I've noticed. They're leaving the store with shopping bags too. I didn't notice that the first time, so that's cool too. Oh, here's someone finally autonomously using the cotton candy machine, so here we get a chance to look at that, so that's great. Oh, so that was cool. That was a cute little animation. All right, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. It's kind of late. He's done doing his thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the store today and see how much we made today. So we made, oh my gosh, I didn't realize we made this much money. We made 49,499 simoleons. So that's a lot of money. So we might need to take off where they're being charged an entrance fee because they're making a crazy amount of money with this mod. So that's crazy. We made way more today than we did the day before. So I'm going to show you guys me adding it to the spreadsheet again. All right, so here is the spreadsheet again. So I'm going to add that dollar amount here to the spreadsheet down here. So here it is right here. So we made tons of money today. They have so much. And as you can see again, it added it to our taxes owed. So the tax rate is 10% of your income. So that would be from a business or any of the EA jobs as well. So tomorrow we're not going to open the grocery store, but we're going to have our wife in our household get a job temporarily. She's been a stay-at-home mom, but she's tired of being at home with all these boys, so she wants to go out and get a job. So I have given her a job, and we will see how that works for adding it to the taxes. Before I show you how the EA jobs work with the tax system, I wanted to finalize the mod review by showing you a non-household sim shopping at the grocery store. So here we have Ellie, and she is shopping for some items to buy. So we can buy, let's buy an onion. Another cool thing about this mod is they will autonomously buy items as well. So she autonomously bought a grape too. So if I go in her inventory, you will see that she has the grape and she has the onion as well. So that's really cool that the items that they buy will be in their inventory. So I'm going to have her come over here and buy, let's have her buy a pop. So there she goes, buying a pop and then putting it in the basket, which is really cool. I wonder if the pop is in the inventory. Let me see. Yep, the pop is actually in the inventory too, which is really cool. Some of the other items that might be really helpful is cakes. A lot of times my Sims are extremely busy and they do not have time to bake birthday cakes. So let's see what kind of cakes that they can buy. They can buy a buttercream chocolate cake, a gingerbread house cake. Ooh, that would be nice for Christmas time. A raspberry cake, strawberry buttercream cake, and a whipped cream cake. Let's try the strawberry buttercream cake. All right, and it comes with a little cake box too. That's really cute. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, this is what the cake looks like. It's really cool. Let me take this out of the inventory so you can kind of see better. But that looks really nice. That's really cool. So another thing I wanted to test was to see if Sims that come here to this lot to do their grocery shopping, if they can buy items placed on the shelves. Earlier when we were playtesting it, they were not able to autonomously buy items from shelves. It didn't appear they were anyway. So let me see if while a Sim is shopping on their own, if they could buy items from the shelves. So I'm going to click down here on buy item and I'm going to see if I can purchase this bouquet of flowers. Okay, and great. It looks like we were able to purchase that. So this does seem to be working when your Sims are shopping on their own. And if I jump over here, we can see that a lot of the items that were here earlier are now gone. So I take it that means that the Sims were buying the items. They just weren't disappearing from the shelf when I was playing them. So it might be that I need to update a mod or something. I have not updated my mods yet. I'm waiting to update it till a lot of the mods are fixed for the latest patch before I update my mods folder, so that could be why as well. All right, so that concludes my review of this mod, and I really do love it. I'm definitely keeping it in my game. It is a must for running a functional grocery store in The Sims. I definitely recommend it, you guys. You guys are gonna have so much fun playing with this mod. Now back to Texas. Hey guys, so it is the next morning and Trista has to work in an hour and I want her to go to work, not work from home. So we're gonna pick that option and then you guys will see how I handle the in-game careers as far as adding that to taxes. Of course, if they have a real legit job, then they have to pay taxes. So all right, so Tristan, my sim, is off to work, and we will fast forward to when she gets back from work. All right, so it is 3 o'clock, and Trista is back from work, and as you can see, she earned a bonus too. So you kind of want to pay attention when you get those bonuses. Otherwise, it might be a little hard to figure out how much to add. But it did say 440, so that is what I'm going to add to our tax tracker that she earned 440 today, so we could collect taxes on that. So I'm back in my tax tracker and I'm going to add that the household earned 440 today. So now we have the whole week done for taxes. They're not going to earn any more money today. I am not going to open the grocery store today. So we can go ahead and pay our taxes for the week. So I do pay at the end of the week. So I split my rounds into basically 2 parts. Sunday through Wednesday and then Thursday through Saturday. So once you have a full week of income, then you can add that to taxes. And I wasn't able to show you guys how bank account interest earns. I'll see if I can find like a screenshot or something to put in, but basically you'll get a pop-up saying you earned this much in interest for your bank account, and then you just note that and add that down here. So this adds up your income from your business or work, and then right here would just be any interest that you earn from your bank account. You would put here and then it calculates it for you. All right, so we need to pay 977,570, and with the SMB Banks mod, you can't add change. So I usually round up. So since if it's over 5, then I do 9,776. If it was under 5, then I would just do 9,775. So since it is over 5, I'm gonna add 9,776. So 9,776 is the amount that we owe in taxes. So I want to add that to my Treasury tab. And if I scroll over here to the family section, you can see for like every round that I have done, I have put the income that they have added here. So I'm going to write down Whitaker round 7 here. And then for the amount, I'm going to put that 9,776 here. And that is the amount that we want to pay in taxes. And anything that is highlighted, that means I have sent to the mayor. So we want to go ahead and do that now. So since Trista is free, she just got off of work, I'm going to have her pay the taxes. Anybody in the household can do it. I'm not sure if children can, but the adults can for sure. So we're going to go back in our phone and we're going to go to that SMB bank and we're going to go to transfer. So we want to transfer money either from our household or our savings. We have plenty in both. I'm just going to do it from their household. And then 2, we are going to find the mayor on this list. So I am just going to scroll until I see the mayor's name. So here is the mayor's name. Her name is Eliazad. And this unfortunately is not in alphabetical order for some reason, but here it is. So I would just click on her name, the mayor, and then I am going to send it to the town treasury. So that is where we would send it to. And for the amount, I'm going to add that amount in, which is 9,776. And then I hit the check mark. And then you want to make sure you hit submit, otherwise it's not going to go through. and then hit submit. And you'll see that negative amount. That's how much money was taken out of your household funds. And you can see that that successfully went through. So that is how the family would pay taxes. If you are not playing with mods, then what you would need to do is use a cheat to subtract that amount from your household funds, and it would just go nowhere, but you wouldn't have it. And then you would just keep track of everything on the tracker. But that is how you use taxes to basically build up your town from nothing. So I love playing this way. It just makes it, you know, a little more difficult. You just can't place down any kind of lot you want. You might have to start off small with a small lot and then build up from there. It just makes it more fun. It just gives you some more challenge to the game, and I love playing this way. Like, playing without taxes is not as much fun because then the Sims just have so much money, and this makes it a little more difficult for your Sims. Now I want to look over at this section of the Treasury tab to land purchases. So anytime you purchase land, then that amount needs to go to the town treasury. So when you buy an empty lot before you place your homes down when you're first starting, that lot price will go to the town treasury. So like the mayor's home lot cost $2,000 for the empty lot, her original lot. So she would pay $2,000 would go into the town treasury. So you would just add those funds to the town treasury. And then another thing that we have is the business lots as well. So the bar lot that her husband purchased was $4,000. So that empty lot that they first built the bar on, that also needs to be paid to the town. And then there are business fees as well that will pop up as you're playing with the business and hobbies expansion pack. So once you open a small business, you have to pay $750. And I always have that $750 go to the town treasury. Another pop-up that you'll get is that your business was audited and they have to pay it's usually $4,500, I believe. So that I add on here as well. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you are adding that. Another thing that will pop up with the SMB bills mod is that you will have to pay property taxes. I'm going to show you that in game, but that is something else that you want to keep track of here. So any of these miscellaneous charges that would go to the town, like your property taxes, your land costs, business fees, all of those things would go to the town treasury. So you want to keep track of it here and then make sure you are adding it into your town treasury. All right, so I am back in the game, and if I click on my mailbox and go to show bills information, you'll see pay property taxes. So every so often your property taxes will be due with the SMB bills mod, and whatever that amount is, I keep track of that too, and that will go to the town as well. So those are some of the different ways that I have added taxes to my game. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Are you going to incorporate taxes into your gameplay style? If you think this is too much work, feel free to ignore this part. I always encourage you guys to take what you want to add to your game from how I play, and do what you want to do. If you think this is too much work, then feel free not to do it. But like I said, I like to slowly build up my town from nothing, and this tax system has made me able to do that. In my current game I've been playing, I built this town up from just 4 houses and nothing but a power plant and a water tower. And now look at this booming town. We have an elementary school, we have a high school, we have several businesses, we have a lot of nice homes. Like, we have really built up this town from nothing. And I've been playing this save since the business and hobbies pack came out, and I just love playing it. We've also unlocked Magnolia Promenade, and we have some businesses here with our brand new grocery store here as well. We've unlocked a train station as well, so they can actually travel to other cities and go on vacation, like for real, like actual vacation. So that'll be fun. I haven't had anybody do that yet, but I can't wait until I have a sim go on vacation. I'm so looking forward to it. So yeah, so this just gives you like way more to look forward to in gameplay. It's a really like, if you love long play, if you love slow play, if you love like just being able to earn different things, then this play style is definitely for you. Leave your thoughts below. I love to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for joining. Don't forget that if you like this video, to hit that like button, subscribe button. It really helps the video get into the algorithm and it helps out my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching and joining me. Until next time, bye.